Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm standing in the middle of the crops field, a symbol of our soil, our sweat, and our survival. I feel compelled to share my thoughts about the upcoming election. At the very outset, that I want to state clearly that I'm not affiliated with any political parties. I'm neither a beneficiary of power nor a seeker of political position. I'm simply an ordinary, concerned citizen of Bangladesh. I firmly believe that blind loyalty to political parties often creates fear, compromise, and moral insecurity within one's conscience, making independent and truthful thinking nearly impossible. To be honest, I love my country deeply. I love the people of this country solely for the sake of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My sense of patriotism is rooted in the faith, justice, and responsibility, not in a party slogans or personal gain. For the past 15 years, Bangladesh has suffered under the fascist system of governance, marked by oppression, corruption, and the silencing of dissent. The nation witnessed horrific tragedies, from the Pilkhana massacre to mass killing at Shapla Charter. Numerous Islamic scholars, activists, students, ordinary citizens were forcibly disappeared, tortured, murdered. In July and August of 2024, innocent people and students like us were shot dead mercilessly, and as human life had no value. These atrocities were followed by the three so-called elections that lacked transparency, credibility, and public consent. Through this state election, state power was unlawfully seized and maintained. Democracy was reduced to a mere ritual, while justice, accountability, and the rule of the law were systematically destroyed. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the best of the planners, has now removed that fascist force from the soil of Bangladesh. This movement is not just a victory for any single party, it is a test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the internation. In the upcoming election, whichever party from the government must remember that power is an amana from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not a license to oppress. Governance must be rooted in the principles of the Quran and Sunnah: justice, accountability, consultation, and compassion for the weak. Law should protect the oppressed, not shield the oppressor. Wealth must serve the people, not be loaded by the powerful. The July Charter must be fully and sincerely implemented. This is not optional, it is a moral obligation to honor the blood, sacrifice, and suffering of the martyrs and the victims. I humbly urge every eligible citizen to participate in the election by casting their vote. At the same time, I respectfully but firmly call upon the administration, law enforcement agencies, election authorities to ensure a free, fair, peaceful, transparent, and inclusive election. Any form of intimidation, manipulation, or injustice will be a betrayal not only of the people but of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Justice must be ensured for the murderer of my dear brother Usman Hadi. Without justice, there can be no peace. Without accountability, there can be no future. We must build Bangladesh as a state of insaf, where no one is above the law and where truth stands stronger than power. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide our nation, protect our people, and grant us the leaders who fear Him more than they fear losing power. Allahu Akbar Kabiro. Allahu Akbar. Inkilab Jindabad.